What the last digit of your birth year reveals about your past life sparkles Buddhist teachings. Unlocking the secrets of your past life. Did you know that the last digit of your birth year holds the key to secrets about your past life? Yes, it's true. In Buddhist teachings, there's a fascinating belief that this final number isn't just a random figure. It's a window into your soul's journey through time. Imagine this. What if the challenges you face, the emotions that arise without explanation, and even your deepest desires are not just a part of your current life but echoes of a life you once lived? Could it be that the way you react to situations today is shaped by the experiences of your past selves? It's mind-blowing to think that the last digit of your birth year may reveal who you were before you were born into this body. Could it mean you were a spiritual sage, a warrior with unfinished business, or someone searching for meaning across countless lifetimes? This video will unlock the mysteries of your soul, revealing what those numbers can tell you about your deepest past life truths. Stay tuned as we uncover these revelations and how they could change everything you thought you knew about yourself. Understanding the Buddhist concept of past lives. In Buddhism, the soul is not bound by a single lifetime. Instead, it travels through a continuous cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, gathering wisdom, facing challenges, and accumulating karma along the way. The idea of past lives is integral to understanding our existence today. Each life we've lived shapes who we are, how we behave, and the lessons we must learn in this life. Our present-day fears, desires, or even our recurring life situations may not be random. They could be tied to unresolved karma from past lives. Imagine the power of recognizing that the struggles you face today could be rooted in events or decisions made in another lifetime. By acknowledging the connection between your past lives and your current life, you can begin to uncover hidden patterns, gain deeper self-awareness, and transform your challenges into stepping stones for spiritual growth. Understanding this cyclical journey allows you to embrace your past with compassion and move forward with purpose. Buddhist Numerology, a tool for self-discovery. Buddhist numerology isn't just about the mystical meanings of numbers. It's a profound tool for understanding the deeper currents of our souls. Unlike traditional numerology, which typically focuses on personality traits and destinies, Buddhist numerology delves into the karmic aspects of our past lives, offering unique insights into the lessons we carry into our present life. When we look at the last digit of our birth year, we unlock a hidden door to understanding the choices our soul made in previous lifetimes. This number doesn't just reflect who we were. It reveals what our soul still needs to learn, what karmic patterns are influencing our current behavior, and what unresolved issues need to be addressed for our spiritual evolution. Think of it as a spiritual map. By understanding the number tied to your birth year, you can see more clearly the path your soul has already walked, the challenges it's faced, and the lessons it continues to seek in this life. By embracing this numerology, you open yourself up to the possibility of transforming these karmic lessons into wisdom and finding a deeper alignment with your true purpose. If the last what each number reveals from 0 to 9. Now that we've explored the concept of Buddhist numerology, it's time to uncover what each number can reveal about your past life and how it shapes your current existence. Every number, from 0 to 9, carries unique karmic energy that reflects who you were in your previous lifetimes and what your soul is still working to understand. These numbers are more than just digits. They are symbolic of the roles you played, the lessons you learned, and the challenges you must face. Let's explore each number's deeper meaning and see how understanding it could help you unlock the mysteries of your soul's journey. If your birth year ends in 0, the digit of your birth year is 0. It suggests a deep connection to the spiritual realm and the endless cycle of rebirth. 0 is not just a number. It's the embodiment of infinity and limitless potential. In your past life, you may have been a spiritual guide, a mystic, or a sage, someone whose mission was to seek deeper truths beyond the material world. People with this number often feel a strong spiritual pull and may be naturally drawn to philosophy, meditation, or practices that transcend worldly concerns. However, this deep spiritual connection can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation, as the soul yearns for a deeper understanding of existence but may struggle to connect with the material world. Your karmic lesson in this life is to balance your spiritual aspirations with the demands of everyday life, learning to embrace the present while still seeking profound meaning. If your birth year ends in 1, the number 1 represents leadership, initiative, and courage. If the last digit of your birth year is 1, you've likely played a dominant role in past lives, perhaps as a ruler, commander, or a figure of authority. In this life, you may feel a strong drive to lead and make quick decisions, and you might possess natural leadership skills. However, your past experiences with power and authority could have come with challenges, particularly around balancing authority with compassion. This karmic challenge can manifest as moments where you may struggle to lead with wisdom or where the weight of responsibility feels overwhelming. Your mission now is to lead with a heart full of humility and understanding, recognizing that leadership is not only about being in control but also about inspiring and uplifting others. If your birth year ends in 2, if the last digit of your birth year is 2, your soul likely played the role of a peacemaker, diplomat, or counselor in past lives. The number 2 is all about balance, harmony, and cooperation. You may have spent past lifetimes resolving conflicts, bringing people together, and helping to heal relationships. In this life, you may have an innate ability to understand both sides of an argument and mediate difficult situations. However, the karmic challenge associated with this number often involves asserting your own needs. In previous lives, you may have sacrificed your own desires to maintain peace, leaving you with a tendency to put others first. Your mission in this life is to learn how to speak your truth and set healthy boundaries without compromising your compassionate nature. If your birth year ends in 3, the number 3 is all about creativity, expression, and communication. If your birth year ends in 3, it indicates a strong connection to the arts and the power of your voice in past lives. You may have been an artist, poet, or public speaker, someone who used words to inspire and uplift others. In this life, you likely possess a natural gift for communication, whether through writing, speaking, or artistic expression. However, this creative energy may come with karmic challenges. In your past lives, your voice may have been silenced, misunderstood, or perhaps even misused. In this lifetime, your challenge is to use your voice authentically and responsibly, understanding the immense power words carry. You may struggle with fears of judgment or the need for constant validation, but your soul's true mission is to express yourself with honesty, embracing vulnerability. By doing so, you'll not only heal yourself but also inspire others to do the same. If your birth year ends in 4, the number 4 represents stability, hard work, and structure. If your birth year ends in 4, you've likely been someone who sought to build solid foundations in your past lives. Perhaps you were an architect, a military strategist, or a community leader, someone focused on creating order and ensuring security. In this life, you may feel a deep need to establish stability in your environment, whether it's in your career, family, or personal life. However, this desire for control and structure may also be a result of karmic lessons from past lives, where periods of instability or chaos left a lasting impact. Your challenge is to learn to trust the flow of life, letting go of the need to control everything around you. By embracing flexibility and learning to delegate, you'll find a deeper sense of peace and stability. Your soul's mission is to build with purpose, but also to allow space for change and growth. If your birth year ends in 5, the number 5 is all about freedom, change, and adventure. If your birth year ends in 5, you likely lived a life full of exploration and new experiences. Perhaps you were a traveler, pioneer, or adventurer, constantly seeking knowledge and freedom. In this life, you may feel an intense desire to break free from routine, always looking for the next challenge or adventure. However, this need for constant change may stem from past lives where you felt restricted or confined, either physically or emotionally. Your karmic challenge now is to find inner freedom, realizing that true freedom comes from within, not from external circumstances. People with the energy of the number 5 often possess a magnetic personality, inspiring others to step out of their comfort zones. However, your challenge is to stay focused and committed to a single path or purpose while maintaining your authenticity. True freedom comes when you find stability within yourself, allowing you to create a meaningful life that aligns with your soul's deeper purpose. If your birth year ends in 6, the number 6 is deeply associated with care, responsibility, and nurturing. If your birth year ends in 6, you've likely been a caretaker or protector in past lives. Perhaps you were a healer, a parent, or a trusted advisor in your community. In this life, you may feel a strong inclination to nurture those around you, creating a loving and safe environment for others. However, this tendency to care for others can come with its own karmic challenges. In past lives, you may have sacrificed your own well-being to care for others, leading to a pattern of burnout or emotional exhaustion. Your lesson in this life is to find a balance between giving and receiving. To truly care for others, you must also learn to care for yourself. Your soul's mission is to nurture others, but also to set healthy boundaries and prioritize self-love. By doing so, you'll be able to offer your gifts to the world without depleting your own energy. If your birth year ends in 7, the number 7 is strongly connected with introspection, spiritual wisdom, and mentorship. If the last digit of your birth year is 7, your soul likely took on a more reserved and thoughtful role in past lives. You may have been a solitary healer, spiritual guide, or someone who sought answers within, offering wisdom to those around you through subtle guidance. In this life, you may feel a deep desire for solitude or introspection, always seeking to understand the greater truths of life and the human experience. However, this deep inner world can also create a sense of isolation. Perhaps in past lives, you were a mentor who gave much of your energy to others but rarely felt truly understood. Your karmic challenge now is to open up to deeper connections and share your wisdom without retreating too far into solitude. It's essential for you to find a balance between personal reflection and community engagement. By doing so, you can use your spiritual gifts to guide and heal others while also allowing yourself to receive love and support in return. If your birth year ends in 8, the number 8 is associated with ambition, material success, and the pursuit of power. If your birth year ends in 8, you have likely played a role of leadership or influence in past lives. You may have been a ruler, a business magnate, or someone with great social and financial influence. In this life, you may feel a strong pull toward achieving high goals, attaining financial security, and making a lasting impact on the world. However, this intense drive for success may stem from past karmic lessons where the pursuit of power and control led to imbalances, affecting both yourself and those around you. The karmic challenge of the number 8 is to learn to balance ambition with ethics, using power and material wealth not just for personal gain, but for the good of others. Your lesson is to recognize that true success comes from using your influence to uplift those around you, creating abundance not just for yourself but for the collective. By aligning your ambitions with a higher purpose, you'll find greater fulfillment and inner peace. If your birth year ends in 9, the number 9 is often called the number of the sage, humanitarian service, and unconditional love. If the last digit of your birth year is 9, your soul has likely been dedicated to serving others in past lives. You may have been a healer, spiritual teacher, or even a revolutionary leader, fighting for justice and equality. In this life, you feel a deep urge to help others and bring healing to the world. Your soul is naturally drawn to causes that uplift humanity, whether through teaching, healing, or working for the greater good. However, this selfless energy can also lead to karmic challenges, especially when you put others' needs above your own. In past lives, you may have overextended yourself, sacrificing your well-being for the sake of others. Your karmic lesson in this life is to find balance, learning to care for yourself as you care for others. By nurturing your own needs and setting healthy boundaries, you can continue your mission to serve with greater effectiveness and avoid burnout. Your soul's true purpose is to lead, teach, and heal, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world, all while honoring your own worth and well-being. Now that we've explored the meanings behind the numbers 0 to 9, it's time to reflect on how this knowledge can shape your current journey. Understanding your karmic patterns, whether from leadership, creativity, service, or introspection, gives you the tools to transform your present life. By aligning your actions with the lessons of your past lives, you can unlock deeper purpose and fulfillment. Remember, each number carries its own unique gifts and challenges, but it's up to you to take these revelations and use them as a blueprint for growth. The key to transforming your life lies not only in understanding your past, but also in consciously creating your future. Applying the wisdom, transforming your life with karmic insights. Understanding the karmic lessons tied to the last digit of your birth year is just the beginning. Now that you know the deeper meaning behind these numbers, it's time to integrate this knowledge into your daily life and spiritual journey. These revelations are not just theoretical, they have the potential to transform your reality. By recognizing your soul's patterns and the lessons it's carried from past lives, you can start making conscious choices that align with your true purpose. For example, if you've discovered that your soul's mission involves leadership, like with the number 1 or 8, it might be time to step into a more assertive role in your life. You may have faced struggles with confidence or authority in the past, but now is the moment to overcome those fears and embrace your natural leadership abilities. Trust in your experiences, knowing that your soul is equipped with the wisdom needed to guide others with integrity. On the other hand, if your number reveals a tendency for peacemaking, like with the number 2 or 6, it might be a reminder that your journey involves not only helping others but also learning to set boundaries and honor your own needs. You may be a natural nurturer, but understanding how to care for yourself is essential for sustaining the energy you give to others. By embracing self-love and practicing healthy boundaries, you can continue to offer your gifts without sacrificing your own well-being. No matter what your number reveals about your past life, the key is to use this knowledge as a tool for personal and spiritual growth. The karmic lessons you've uncovered provide clarity, helping you understand why you may be facing certain challenges in your current life. By recognizing these patterns, you can shift your perspective and take deliberate steps toward aligning your life with your soul's true purpose. Transform your life and share your journey. As you reflect on the powerful insights revealed by the last digit of your birth year, remember that this knowledge is just the beginning of your transformative journey. Understanding the karmic lessons carried from your past lives is not merely an intellectual exercise. It's an invitation to live more consciously, align with your soul's true purpose, and embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Now is the time to take action. Declare your intention to use the wisdom of your past lives to guide your present journey. With clarity and purpose, you can break free from old patterns, heal unresolved issues, and step into the fullest version of yourself. This journey is yours to shape, and every choice you make can bring you closer to the life you are destined to live. If you're ready to explore these insights even deeper, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who may benefit from this powerful knowledge. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Leave a comment below and share what you've discovered about your past life and how it's influencing your current path. Let's build a community of individuals committed to spiritual growth and transformation. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more enlightening content. If you're ready to dive even further into your journey of self-discovery, consider becoming a channel member to access exclusive content that will help you unlock even more of your soul's wisdom. Remember, your soul's journey is unique, but you are not alone. Together, we can explore, heal, and transform in ways that not only enrich our lives but also uplift the world around us. Embrace your past, honor your present, and create a future that is aligned with your soul's true purpose. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and stay aligned with your spiritual truth.